Paula on line 9, and she's falling apart.
Paula.
Hello.
Hi, Paula.
Hi.
How old are you?
31.
What's wrong?
Well, I got myself in trouble.
How so?
I started having a lot of financial difficulties.
What kind?
Well, it started out that my brother and I bought a house together.
Mm-hmm.
And then he decided he didn't want to be a part of it, so he kind of just left me with the bag. And, of course, I'm the oldest and always the most perfect that's supposed to hold everything together and do everything right.
You're making an excuse for something.
I know. And what happened is I got caught up in a job with a lot of abuse, and then at the same time, what I did was I embezzled money.
You got in a job with a little abuse, which meant that you were hurt at the job, so you felt justified in taking the money. That's how you...
I felt justified, but yet at the same time, you know, I knew it was wrong.
Yeah, I know that, but what you're saying is the abuse... it's interesting to see the dynamics. Your brother bailed out. You said, I had to be the strong one. You took a job with abuse, and the abusiveness made you feel hurt, so in the anger that you felt almost justified in taking the money, although you knew it was wrong. How much money did you take?
Sort of, you know. I even wanted to get caught, you know. I mean, I left everything traceable. I didn't take anything out of the way.
You even wanted to get caught?
Well, you know, I left it there. I exposed it. I didn't even hide it.
Oh, so you really felt trapped in your business agreement with your brother. How much money did you take?
It wasn't from my brother. It was from my job. I was a bookkeeper.
I understand. But you felt trapped in the deal with that your brother abandoned.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And my boyfriend is an extreme perfectionist and saw me as the strength of his power. And
okay, so the reason you got caught, or you set yourself up to get caught, is that you were feeling weak and you wanted someone to know that you were imperfect. How much did you steal?
I don't even know.
Oh, take a guess.
I'm guessing like about $5,000, maybe. Even that, maybe $7 at the most. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not even sure exactly when the first time was.
Oh, well, you've got to start getting in touch with that, because that's going to be very difficult. You've covered it with so much emotional denial that you're having difficulty with this. So when you were caught, and now what?
Well, this happened in October, and then, of course, I was fired. And today I received the letter, you know, that I have to go to court to enter my plea.
Okay.
When it happened, when I was going, even before it happened, before I got caught, I've had a lot of suicidal feelings for escape. I went through a collapse at the time.
What does that mean?
I lost control of myself, to be able to handle anything or talk, or, you know, I went through an extreme stutter and talk, and I couldn't function. Excuse me,
Okay. Do you have a lawyer?
No, I don't. Honey, right now, I have to wait.
Well, what plea are you going to enter?
I've been told not guilty, and then,
You've been told by whom?
When I called the public defender.
What did the public defender say?
They told me to plead not guilty and request a public defender, but they wouldn't speak to me until then.
All right, so that's what you're going to do. And, you know, the truth is, I'm listening to your story. There are a lot of psychologically extenuating circumstances here.
I've been going to COLA meetings and a group therapy.
Yeah, but that's not nearly as important in some way. Well, it might be, in fact, because I'm not here to help you structure a defense, but here you are coming from a dysfunctional family, made to feel like you're the one who has to hold it together, holding in feelings of resentment towards parents, losing a home with all of its symbolic value, having to bury the anger at your brother once more, and feeling so desperate and confused over your life slipping away with a boyfriend who's perfectionistic and expecting you to meet unrealistic standards of behavior that without even being completely aware of when it started, you just started dipping in, and you did it in a way that was so obvious that you were leaving tracks to be found out. You wanted to be rescued from your situation.
I wanted out.
I know. And it sounds as if what you may have been doing may have been acting out the anger at that has been present in you all your life, trying to set up a situation where you would get caught, found out, and punished. But punished for what? For the crime? I don't think so. I think you're looking to be punished for the anger at your brother. And I wonder if that brother was a brother who was physically or mentally abused by your parents.
Extremely, my mother is very abusive.
And I wonder if your anger at that brother made you feel like your mother is angry towards him as your mother felt. And that may have caused you to have enormous feelings of guilt and the belief that you're no better than your mother. And the wish may have been to punish your mother by getting caught for a crime of hating your brother the way your mother did.
I don't know. It's kind of confusing.
But does this make sense?
I'm very angry with my mother. I mean, the circumstances keep changing on and on.
Yeah, but do you understand what I'm saying? You found yourself angry at your brother for abandoning you.
I feel myself angry at everybody.
Yeah, and that what you were doing is you got caught as a way of punishing yourself for your anger. It sounds like there are extenuating psychological circumstances. This sounds like one of those crimes that's motivated more by psychological reasons than by the wish for the money itself. Anyhow, I would plead not guilty. I would speak to the lawyer. I'd have the lawyer get a tape of this show and replay it. And I would start thinking of yourself as a person who has come of age in life, and the time has come now to start resolving some of these old conflicts so that you can be free of the anger that has taken over your life. What an evening, Arlene, huh?
All kinds of calls, David.
It's just amazing that, you know, it's almost like we've never heard the same call twice.
Especially tonight.
Tonight, all this difference.